Welcome to BBC London. It's Thursday, the 23rd of April. Coming up, It's not been easy this week. Also on the programme. Good evening. So a second walkout in a week by RMT union drivers has once again ground the London Underground to a virtual halt. Millions of journeys have been affected in the dispute over working hours. Well, Transport for London says the strike is unnecessary. But what has been necessary is for commuters to find other ways of getting round or work from home where possible. Also feeling the impact are businesses. Victoria Hollins has this report. Now, earlier we heard about Mayor of London, Sir Sadiq Khan, warning of his own Labour Party's chances in the local elections in 2 weeks' time. But among the issues Londoners will consider when voting are ones which could affect the very roof over their heads. Here's our correspondent, Megan Owen. OK, look now at some more stories available on the BBC News app. The body of soldier Private Blake from Essex, killed in World War I, has been laid to rest. It was discovered in 2020. Cranfield University in Bedfordshire has been photographed from space. It was taken by a former student, now a NASA astronaut. And in Surrey, Herbie the rabbit is now officially the oldest living rabbit in the world. He's more than 15 years old. More on those stories and others on the BBC News app. Now, as blossoms come into full bloom, you may have seen people taking selfies next to them and enjoying the beautiful sights. It doesn't last long, but it's always worth going out of your way to see. So the National Trust has a way of finding the best ones. Alpa Patel can tell us how. Yeah, beautiful. And Greenwich Park has got some beautiful blossoms as well. Now, it's the 23rd of April, which means it's St George's Day. So at Leadenhall Market in the City of London, these Morris dancers did the honour of marking and celebrating the patron saint of England. Very much enjoyed as well. Happy St George's Day to everybody. Now the weather with Kate, and really sunny out there, which I love, but it's still a bit chilly, isn't it?
It is, because the breeze, it's coming from the east and the northeast. High pressure is still very much in charge, and it will remain so through the rest of this week, into the weekend and into next week as well. And it's bringing these fine, dry, settled conditions, but it's also bringing that breeze, and it's been whisking down the Thames estuary. Now, this was earlier. You can see it looks like a beautiful summer's day, but the temperature is on the cool side. It is slowly getting a little bit milder, though, as we head towards the end of this week. Now, the tulips, of course, in bloom at London Colney there, but we haven't had a huge amount of rain to help them. Maybe a few showers over the last couple of weeks, and there's still no significant rain in the forecast as we head into next week as well. Now, this is the high I was talking about. It extends a little bit further south overnight. You'll notice, though, not quite so many isobars compared to what I showed you yesterday, because the breeze is falling lighter. And where we've got the clear skies, the lighter winds, perfect recipe for mist and fog. And some of that mist and fog will be quite dense as we head into Friday morning. It becomes more widespread. Minimum temperature between 2 and 4 Celsius. It is still very chilly first thing in the morning, as you just heard, protecting the blossom blooms. Now, for Friday morning, it may take a while. The denser patches, probably mid-morning onwards, but to follow on, plenty of sunshine. And because the wind is that little bit lighter, the temperature sneaking up, it should feel a little bit warmer tomorrow, with a maximum of 20 Celsius towards the west of London, central London looking at 19. Still a little bit cooler out towards the east and the Essex coast. Then a bit of a repeat performance really overnight on Friday into Saturday. Some mist and some fog patches, minimum temperature between 2 and 5 Celsius. Now that mist and fog will burn back on Saturday. It's looking likely we're going to get our peak in temperatures on Saturday. The wind that bit lighter, so we could see temperatures up at 20, 21. We may even see 22 Celsius by the end of the day. Then, of course, it's Sunday, an important day in London. It is, of course, Marathon Day. It is still going to be quite warm. Temperatures 17, 18, a little lower. Lots of sunshine, patchy cloud, and a gentle easterly breeze. Great for spectators.
Yeah, absolutely. Kate, thanks very much for that. OK, that's it for now. I'm back at 10:30 with our late news tonight on BBC One and, of course, the iPlayer. On behalf of the BBC London Early Evening News team, have a good evening. The second strike on the London Underground in a week. Millions of people have changed their travel plans while businesses count the cost. Good evening, I'm Asad Ahmad. A second walkout in a week by RMT union members has once again ground the London Underground to a virtual halt. Millions of journeys have been affected in the dispute over working hours. Transport for London says the strike is unnecessary, but feeling its impact are commuters and businesses. Here's Victoria Hollins. Anne Hathaway. Now, today is St George's Day, so at Leadenhall Market in the City of London, these Morris dancers celebrated the patron saint of England. Happy St George's Day from everyone at BBC London. Look at the weather now with Kate. That's it for tonight. Have a very good night.